Hello everyone, welcome to createwithnancy.com. I am Nancy Thompson and I'm coming to you today with some spring card ideas and also spring gift ideas. So if you're looking for some simple and easy ideas for spring or even Mother's Day, come on in and join me. I welcome you, and I am looking for a stamp set that I did not pull out. I think I was moving stuff around on my desk, so I need to find it because we need it for today. So hold on while I look for that. Oh, here we go. Okay, I've got it because I was kind of cleaning up and making room for today's project. So come on in and say hello. Hey Betty, welcome. I'm glad you're here. And Linda, welcome. I feel like my hair just did a flop here. So here we go. Okay, so it feels like spring out there, at least today anyway. So if you're tuning in, say hello. And I know, Sharon, you were looking for Mother's Day. So I think I'll put, maybe I'll put Mother's Day. Well, you can use, this card will be great even for Mother's Day, okay? But I am going to put a different message on it. So, so that way I've got something useful to mail out to somebody. Or I guess I could do Mother's Day. So, hi Jean, welcome. I hope you're staying safe with the storms and everything. And I was really almost on time today, but I was logged out of my accounts because I had to change my password. So I had to log back into everything. And of course you're logged out of everything else. So, okay, so I guess we'll get started, and we'll get started with some spring ideas. We're kind of, hi Terry, welcome. Glad you're here. And so let me switch to my desktop, okay? And Kathy, happy spring day. I know, doesn't it feel good to have this weather? So what we're using today are the Pierce Blooms, okay? Now they're retiring, okay? And I love these. I want to say they're $18 and something on sale. They're at a discount, and I didn't check that out. Let's see, they're $18.50, and there's 25 dies in here. So we've got leaves and flowers and a stem, a bow, so all kinds, and they're stitched. There's even a label on here. And I haven't used these much, but I'm using them now because they are just so fun to die cut. What I do is I put all the flowers with one piece of cardstock and cut them all out at once. The same with the leaves. I'll do a whole bunch of leaves. So as you can see, I've had fun die cutting all kinds of colors. So I kind of picked some colors because these are colors from the Pansy Petals Designer Paper. So I have been making cards up in favors with these flowers, and it's fun. And then I have all kinds of the leaves here, and I even did some of the flowers, the center flowers as well. I call them centers to also some of these smaller ones in the green color. This is soft succulent. It's just a nice soft color to go with these, as you're going to see in a minute. So hey Angela and Roberta, welcome. I'm glad you guys are here, and Anne. And I apologize for the barky dog. Cooper. All kinds of fun stuff going on here today. Of course, it's a day that Mary Pat comes, and you never know, you know. So hold on just a second. Cooper, enough. Stop. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, the neighbors are here today, or walking their dog. So, yeah, hopefully he'll stop in a minute. I didn't tell my husband to make sure that they're quiet. Okay, so now he's like discombobulated me, so I apologize. Okay, so let's get back to the bloom dies. These are an awesome thing. Actually, I have 2 sets of these because I love them. Because if you're cutting them out, I want to cut out a ton, but one would probably do you, okay? So, so we're using the bloom dies, and we're also using this Celebrating You stamp set. It's in our current mini catalog, and there's lots of great sentiments in here that there's Easter and Mother's Day and just all kinds of other ones, Father's Day, anniversary, just some great ones, wishing you a happily ever after, like for the wedding season coming up. So great stamp set, and it is carrying over to the next annual catalog, which I love. So, hey, I see we've got more joining in. So from Florida and Texas, welcome. Hi, Colleen. Hope you've got good weather down there, and Stella and Gail. Okay, so beautiful stamp set. We used that last week. So remember, you know what? I didn't grab those. Let me grab these. We made these last week, the Easter baskets. Okay. So I wanted to kind of like just reuse this a little bit. So you're thinking beyond Easter, okay? So let's turn it into maybe maybe Mother's Day, okay? For your Mother's Day favors. All right, so I'm not going to show you how to make it because you can go back and watch the video from last week to see how we made it. But here's just a simple one, like maybe you're getting together with friends and you want just a little favor or something you're hosting, or maybe graduation party or something, or whatever. But this would make even just a great Mother's Day. You could write Happy Mother's Day on it. So this is a simple where I've used the designer paper as die cuts as well from the Pansy Petals. And we use the Pansy Petal paper on here. Okay, now here's where we're pulling in this the stitch flowers. Isn't that just adorable? And I'll have pictures of these up as well on my blog. Okay, I know I got to get some blogging done. So isn't that pretty? So just to design both sides, so no matter what side you want, you can put a little grass in there and fill it up with all kinds of fun treats. So let's look at some other colors here. So I kind of did like the same color scheme, you know, by die cutting all those flowers, you kind of mix and match your flower pieces that you have so it works within your paper. So this one we've used, this is the flip side of this gingham paper. And then here's the pale papaya gingham. Okay, so here you can see I've used all the different flower shapes on here. And then here is another one here. This one I put it, I don't know which one I like better, whether I like it on So Saffron or the Fresh Freesia. So I think they both look great. And I love having that big flower on the back side. So let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit more for you guys, okay? There, hopefully that's a little bit better for you to see. Okay, so go and make some treats. There's lots of time, even for Easter, that you can make this simple little treat basket for Easter, but also make some maybe if you're having a Mother's Day gathering as well, okay? All right, so hey, welcome Vicki and Kay. Thanks for stopping in. So there is that. So let's make a simple card, okay? Because we're going to use the stitch flowers that I've already pre-cut. And so we're using thick basic white cardstock, which is 5.5 by 8.5, and I've already pre-scored it in half. Thick cardstock I love to pre-score. There's just something about it when you go, if you don't pre-score it ahead of time, it just really makes your score line kind of wonky, okay? Oh, good, Sharon. I'm so glad you love the baskets. I'm sure you can make some up, but just pick like whatever spring paper you have. And that Pansy Petal Designer Paper is on sale as well. So that's even a great to do a last minute order. I don't know if you'd get it in time for Easter, but maybe for Mother's Day. You definitely would get it in time for Mother's Day to make up some. But I love this Pansy Petal Designer Paper, and I didn't show it to you. So remember, we've got all these fun pansies here, leaves that you don't really necessarily need the dies. You can do they're not a hard fussy cut, okay? So you could fussy cut. And then we've got that paper, and then these big pansies as well. These are really easy to fussy cut. I've done a lot of fussy cutting with these, or if you wanted to splurge on the dies will cut out both sizes of these flower heads. And then these are really fun. These definitely need to fussy cut if you want. And then I fussy cut these as well. These look really cool. What size did I do on that other one? Let me see if I can find it easily. It's this one, I think. Let's see, what size did I use? Yeah, I used this here. I don't think you can see it. I've used this one here that I added to this box. These here are really, really tiny, but you could do kind of like a bouquet with them. So, just really nice paper. And then the flip side has your kind of like your patterns, okay? Your kind of like generic pattern size, okay? So really nice paper, and I just checked and it's still available, okay? Oh, Gail, you made 12 in one night. Oh, easy to use. Yes, totally easy to use up with your small pieces, because I only used a 1 3/4 inch square of that paper, so it's really easy to do. Okay, so what are we going to do here? So we're simply going to, I've chosen this design, and this is Fresh Freesia cardstock. So let's add some glue to this. Layer this onto this mat here, okay? And here we go. There we go. And then we're going to stamp our greeting, okay? So I'm going to use, let me find I didn't mount it on a block yet. Let's see here. I'm going to do grateful to celebrate you every day. I kind of like that saying. What do you guys think? Don't you like that? I need something to line this up. So I'm kind of straight here, and here we go. So let's ink this up, and I gotta make sure my camera is, let me just kind of see if that helps a little bit more so we're more in tune with just a simple stamp, okay? So now we're going to just simply add this on flat, okay? Because our flowers are going to get, some of them are going to get dimensionalized, okay? So I'm going to just put that there, and yeah, I'm not too crooked. Okay, the greeting isn't too crooked, okay? All right, so I've already pulled out my flowers here, okay? So putting these together are really easy to do. So we're going to add one of these, and that dog is still grumbling. Hopefully he doesn't start his barking again. All right, so we had a tree in our yard that we noticed, and it's got this huge crack down it. So we did a little temporary fix to it until we can get somebody here to take it down better. So there we go. So they're still here, and he wants to be over there with them. I think we'll just go like that. So let's just add some glue here. And Tombow glue works really good doing this, because then you've got like a little wiggle room to adjust things. So I'm going to just kind of set that there to get an idea. And then we're going to do this other yellow one. So saffron is what I used. It's not in the color scheme, but I thought it went really well with these colors. It just, because it needed a yellow, and Bumblebee is actually in here, but to me it was just kind of too dark for me. How are the chicks? Oh my goodness. They went outside for the first time today. That was another thing, yeah. So there's a small fenced in area so far. So they are growing like a weed. I need to post a new photo. I haven't done that. It's just amazing how big they're getting. I think they're 6 or 7, maybe 7 weeks old now. So they are growing and they are loving all the fun food they're getting to eat. Yeah, what did I feed them the other day? Cantaloupe and, oh, they had yogurt for the first time the other day and they love that. So I think we're going to put this one down flat. So I'm going to just kind of, get an idea where I want this one to go, how close, and then how I want this to go in. All right, I think kind of like that. Do I want it like that? I feel like this needs another leaf on it. I want to add another leaf, I think. Will this look okay? Yeah. Let's add another leaf in here. There we go. So let's put this, and I should have checked this again. Yeah, we'll go like this. All right. And Tomo glue sometimes just takes a little bit longer to do. And now let's pull in some dimensionals here and dimensionalize this. You could dimensionalize both pieces, but I don't know. I just kind of went with the one. Figured it was enough height there. So here we go. So let's just add, I think I decided only one because I wanted to put this on with dimensionals as well. No, there's just something about raising this layer up off from the card base to me. Not always, but a lot of the times I like to do that. Okay, so see how quick this was? It's not that hard at all. Okay, sometimes it's better to like open up your card base as well. So it flattens it out so you can see to get that on pretty darn straight. Okay, so let's add a glue dot, and I am going to grab some other glue dots because I had a hard time keeping bows on those mini baskets for some reason. So let's add a bow, I think like just here. And then let's just give it a trim. This is our, actually I'm loving that this ribbon is carrying over as well. So that's like a really plus. Watch out for the mink. Oh yeah, I know. They are, yeah, I know. So there we go. So let's add, finally, we're going to add a little bit of bling. We're using these artistry, yeah, what are they called? Artistry Bloom Sequins, and these sadly are retiring. I'm going to miss these. I really enjoyed having these because they're so simple to use and just add that nice touch of bling, I think. So let's just add these on there. So what do you guys think? Isn't that just adorable? So this could easily be like any happy spring card, any happy Mother's Day, whatever, because it's just so flowery and so springy. Okay. All right. So let me show you the other cards I have. Let's do this. Get this out of the way. And you know how to do your envelope, right? So let me just do this really quickly. And I haven't been doing the comment winners lately, so today I think we will, because it's spring, I'm going to draw for some comment winners. So I'm going to write down a couple numbers, and wherever you fall on that number is what we will draw, who will win. Whatever the line, when I count up, as I'm counting along. Okay, so I'm going to write down the numbers here when we're done with this so I can remember to do it afterwards. Okay, so there's our envelope that matches with this. I kind of like this green with it, the striped green with it as well. Okay, let's look at our other samples here. And yes, Nancy, what did I do with them? I keep losing stuff on my desk. Oh, here they are. Okay. So I kind of, there's like only so many patterns you can do in this paper because some of it just isn't appropriate. So here's this one with that florally background I thought looked okay. All right, so we've got that one. And here's the soft succulent gingham background. Everyone is, oh, Kathy, hey, welcome. And you're going to have to get these dies. I think you should, Sharon, because, I mean, just look at the stitching on these. I love them, you know, because they're stitching on the leaves, everything. They're really, really special. Okay, pale papaya. So we got a lot of pale papaya flowers here. I did a lot of, like, matchy-matchy there. This one kind of matchy-matchy too. All right. Because I just didn't want to get too many colors in because this is so busy of a background. What do you guys think? Does that one look okay? And that is it. So I got 5 cards out of, out of the designs because I saved this one for the paper or for the envelopes. And because what's on the back of that one? This one's kind of on the back of this little one. But anyway, so I hope you like them. So I want to also show you, talk to you about, oh good, Betty, I will definitely post a photo of them soon because it's amazing. They're like big. They're huge. They're probably like this tall now, a good, I don't know, 8 inches tall or more. And they're getting personalities, that's for sure. And we put them outside in a small pen and they're running around and flapping their wings and everything else. So hopefully none are flying out of the, because some of them are getting a little bit of height. Yeah. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about the paper pumpkin with the New Horizons. Who has that one? That paper pump. Anybody get that? Well, I want to kind of show you. I've come up with some alternative project ideas, a little mini kit for anybody that's interested. So I want to kind of show you the kit itself. Okay. First of all, it comes in this gorgeous, fun box that you could easily like repurpose. You could cover this over, even here, the label. And then you can even, this one's kind of beat up. You could even like cover the back if you wanted to. Okay. So there is a way to decorate this if you wanted to make it kind of like a gift box. Okay. So here I made up the kit as shown, okay? So here is one of the cards. So you get 9 cards in this kit. And good, like, manly cards, I think, or all occasions. And there's all kinds of words. We'll look at the stamp set in a minute. And then here is card set number 2. So you get 3 of these, okay? And then the third one is this one right here, and you get 3 of these. All right. There's not a ton of embellishments, and then there's matching envelopes, okay, to go with your cards as well, which is really nice. I mean, just kind of, I would assume this one goes with this one, I think. Just look at, and they're pre-printed and everything, so really, really nice. Okay, so that's the kit itself. And what else do you get in the kit? So in this kit, you get an ink spot, okay? And if you, let me think here. If you're a first-time subscriber, and this is for future, you would get a paper pumpkin block in your first kit as well. They have directions, and they really have, I think, improved the directions greatly. So it tells you where you need to use a glue dot, where you need to use dimensionals, what you need to ink, and everything. and it just goes step by step in how to assemble it on your cards. There's even a ruler here. So if you like to craft on the go, having a paper pumpkin kit is really fun. Here's an alternative idea as well. Oh, and they even give you, here's some more on the back side. And there's even like a paper pumpkin how-to. So you can watch detailed instructions on how to complete this. They always release a video each month on how to assemble the kit. So even if you don't like to read the directions, you can watch the video and it'll be easy, okay? It also tells you what, I got a sequence on my hand there. It tells you what colors it coordinates with as well, okay? So if you wanted to make some, you know, alternatives, there's lots of demonstrators and just customers too who like to do alternative. So what do I have left? Actually, I didn't use dimensionals. I used my own. So, and I like to use my own adhesive, okay? It drives me nuts to play with these, but you can use, I just use some Tombow liquid glue. And then I had some open adhesives and I didn't touch these, but these are the iridescent rhinestones, so I was just using my own thing. But I'm sure there's plenty of these left afterwards. And of course, there's a little bit of ribbon left too. There's quite a bit of ribbon left on this spool. This is the pale papaya ribbon. And there's just really a couple tags left. So if you made a mistake, you have a couple errors. And then I did use all the other components. With this here, would be great to use as like a template if you wanted to do some sponging or something, to do your own little alternatives afterwards as you continue to use your set, okay? So what I'm getting at is I do have a few of these kits left over if anybody's interested, and so you get the kit, and you can do the kit by itself, okay? The kit by itself is $28, okay, because that includes the tax and shipping. And if you want, I have a bonus little offer that I'm going to include 2 stamp cases, because this is the stamp set right here that comes in the kit, okay? And this is a special kit this month because, so you can see all the stamps that are in the kit, okay? And I simply printed off, Paper Pumpkin has these stamp case inserts, so you can keep your bonus sets or your stamp sets organized so you can continue to use them. But this is the bonus set that was included in this month's kit because it was Paper Pumpkin's birthday. So they always like to include some bonus thing. And here's the stamps in here. And it's a pretty hefty size stamp set. You guys see that as well? So really, really cool. So I've created some bonus cards, okay? And you will get a kit to create these bonus cards as well. And so the bonus cards, the 2 stamp cases, a kit is, yeah, how much, Nancy? Is $35, okay, plus shipping, or it's free if you're doing patio pickup if you live near me, okay? I'll be posting details about this later on, and of course you get to use you get to make all these fun cards as well, okay? So if you have questions, let me know. You haven't put yours together yet. It's fun. This was an easy kit. I did this like in an hour or less. Do you have, yes, I do have some. I have a limited number of kits, okay? But let me type it all up, or you can just message me what you would like, gal, okay? But I'll type it all up so you can see exactly what it is. So I have a limited number of these. So you can just say, put me on the list. I definitely want one, okay? And once they're gone, they're gone. And I'm offering a YouTube video on how to do the bonus cards, and we can put our kits together if you want. And during a Zoom class, okay? For anybody that's interested. So you love the bonus set. Yes, I love the bonus set too. It's really kind of fun. And I didn't have a chance to make some cards with the Horizon designer paper, so I might switch things out a little bit too, okay? Okay, so that's it for today. But if you come back, I'm going to sign off and come back. If you're interested, just give me like 5 minutes to sign back on and clean off my desk a little bit. I've got sneak peeks of some product coming up in the next catalog. And you know what? I'm not sure if I wrote the host code. I need to change the host code. That's not right. But if you go to my blog at createwithnancy.com, you can, and I don't think I have anything here for that. I need to update my screens here to place an order, okay? You can go to my online store. But if you come back in like, check me back, just come back in 5 minutes or wait around for 5 minutes or less. I'm going to go live and I'll show you some of the new product from the upcoming catalog, okay? Not a ton, but some of it. And I haven't had a chance to stamp anything. So, okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I so appreciate it. I hope this inspired you to create some favors, okay, and some cards. I don't have my cards. Some spring cards, okay? So get creative, get stamping. The weekend's coming, and there's still time for Easter and Mother's Day, okay? But if you want some of this Pansy Petal Designer Paper or the dies, I really suggest that you order soon because things are flying away off the shelves. So, okay, thanks so much, and I'll see whoever comes back.